few of those games, I'm not sure how dominant, but the thing is, he's able to close it down.
Oh my God.
You took him to Demon Island. Oh, no.
What? I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help, but nobody's trying to help themselves. Meg D getting access to Demon Island once again has been one of the main reasons why he's so difficult to hit. Like, his defense has been so good, his ability to cover off stage. We're going to see Sarmay run it with the Mordex, of course, but neutral. Sarmay, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, God, no.
Wow.
Oh, God, no.
Hey,
he said he had to adjust. He's like, wait a
bro.
minute, like, I need my glasses cleaner right now. I didn't see that. Like, so this is already starting off pretty bad here. Meg D. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, technically, I think he got hit maybe once, and like one neutral light, but that's about it. So
it was a couple side lights. He got hit. He got hit along the way there. So, Sarme, you need a Mordex sock. That's pretty much what you need. You just need a quick side play. Oh no, don't do that.
Hey, just lets it back to stage for free, man. Probably expecting to go for the recovery. He was looming pretty high up there now.
Woo! You did not just steer that down that way. Okay, all right. So,
yeah, so this is exactly okay.
Okay.
All right, the turnaround though, is that gonna work? That gonna work?
That's it. It is. Okay. That you take those.
Yeah, you definitely take those. Yeah, man. As you said though, y'all are right about the way that Sarmay or not Meg D, he got a hit and then he just stood there. It's like he's basically Neoing right now. It's like I don't need to do anything until you do something, and that is exactly what you did with that spot down through. That was super nice. And now again, just kind of waiting out to see what Sarmay's doing and kind of setting him up, trying maybe. Kind of conditioning him, but he's not really going for the immediate recovery yet, so he hasn't conditioned to dodge just yet. Sarmay kind of been chilling. Unfortunately, though, is going to eat that down air.
And the way megD's just so patient, right? Like, not only in the way that he approaches the neutral, but the punish game as well. He's like, I'm going to stand here. All right, you burned your dodge. I'm going to keep threatening with my positioning, but I'm not going to press a button yet. You're stalling to get your dodge back. There's the dodge that you were stalling for, and bang, I'm going to go ahead and do it again.
Okay, man. Pushing him up to the top. Still, man, look at the lead that Meg D has been able to grab, and it's all punishing right now. He's like, I won't throw out anything. You are just going to whiff, and I will be right there every time.
When is the last time we saw him go off stage, other than when he saw all the resources were gone for Sarmay? He doesn't. He just holds ground and understands that you're going to waste your resources. And once I see that your dodge is burned, especially, I'll go out there. Sarmay trying to look for the side air to get a stock, hopefully. But Sarmay is getting punished off of just simple side airs that give him stage position. This could be an opportunity for Sarmay right here if he can capitalize, but it wasn't a safe spot to continue to push right there, so he went back to center stage.
I was gonna say, if he died of that, he was never going off stage again. He was like, wow, you betrayed me. There it is. I'm back off stage, but he managed to avoid, not even throwing any moves out, just kind of moving around, getting through. Probably not going to be able to make this one back, though. Yep.
Hey, hits the flare, bro. Those are really hard to do. So
yeah.
Shout outs to megD for going ahead and giving us a little demonstration of some things you can do when you're not going to make it back to the stage. Honestly, like, megD, we were talking about, like, megD doesn't overextend, right? And the only two times that megD, I'd say, had made some really bad plays were when he went for side six over the edge that weren't guaranteed because he still had options and then almost got reversed. One of them he lost a stock for. The second one he almost lost a stock for. So now he's like, all right, that's enough. I don't really need to do all that. All I need is a D-Light recovery to win this game. But Sarmay's like, can I keep this advantage pushing? And the answer is no. Finds the recovery and closes out game one.
Yeah, well, he was definitely he was pulling himself back into that game though, because like in the middle section of this game, Meg D looked like he had pretty much every answer for him, but was definitely able to kind of pull that one back. And we got the stats right here, Ajax.
That second stock, like the 499 to 364, but I'm looking at that second stock in particular. Take a look at that graph over here. The chat can't see it, but there is a very long flat line right there. Ooh. That was all from look at how much that damage climbed halfway through that too. That was all from him just holding his ground. I'm pretty sure that was around the side of the stage where he got that edge guard that eventually led to the knockout, because it just compiles. It's so hard to hit Meg D sometimes, and we did see Sarmay was actually getting himself back in the game, like you said, getting close to actually dropping around. But a big part of that also was Sarmay lost his stock immediately at the start. So imagine that game without him losing that stock.
That's what I was gonna say, man. He lost the stock well into early yellow, so can't even really say oh man, this game could have went different. He was it could have definitely went different had he been able to hold that to a reasonable stock color, but. When you get gimped like that, that's just, you got to hold that and just keep moving. So try to do the best that he could on the two stocks that he had left, and now you can see what he can do with three, as he has a great start here into the second game. Meg D, Should be able. Oh, no, doesn't touch, just a little too far away. And that would have been great if he got that side air so he could chase dodge, but no, misses that, and it was just too far away from the stage to actually touch it.
Yeah, he was so close, but not quite close enough. But despite that, we're going to see if megD can bring this back. Sarme looking a lot better in this game, too, right? The punishers are looking good. He's even gotten some reads. He caught megD dodging up quite a bit and was able to get some scythe recoveries to send him off stage with it. So now, megD probably got, I mean, he dodged up again there, though. I think Sarme might be on to that. So megD, you got to be careful a little bit.
And Sarme is actually doing a really smart positioning of avoiding all the gauntlet play. Like, now that he has a lead, he's forcing megD to have to approach, and the gauntlet was getting blown up every time he tried to find a sidelight or get anything on approach. Wow. He gets the weapon toss up. Sarme can catch him right here, just misses out. He gets the wall touch, but this lead is climbing a lot.
Okay. Perfect execution there, right? Because it was like, all right, he whipped, and the question is, what's the punish going to be? And megD picks the optimal punish. I'm going to gravity cancel delay, recovery, so I can get the KO. If I come down with a falling side air, it's not going to be a KO. I could do a neutral air, it's not going to be a KO. But the delay recovery is the perfect option, and that's how megD brings himself back into this game, at least stock-wise. But can he get some damage before he loses his stock?
Okay, that was a good late dodge right there from megD too, to make sure he can get through the brunt of that recovery. Unfortunately, though, he's got to get back to the stage and not getting the recovery after the... Okay, hold up, though. Speaking of, got a couple combos right there.
Yeah, megD's starting to say, oh, well, we got those too. Like, he's getting those hits. He's a big fan of catching those sidelights, but now he's got to get back on the stage. However, weapon toss did go away, so it's not really too much he could do there. Nice. Dare to recovery. He's getting the damage on it. That lead, that actually doesn't exist anymore. D-Light Sarah gets it back.
Nice.
Another Sarah, he might take the stock.
Wow, and that's megD and Java are like good homies, right? And like, I remember when Java had his first breakout performance, everyone was like, man, we're seeing sword punishes we've never seen before. Where'd he learn that from? And I'm like, I know where megD got that from.
Yep.
You can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, he kept it super simple, though, for the end of that stock, though. You know, like, all right, I'm going to, you know, threaten, make you feel like you have to recover high, and then just immediately double tap with the side air. Unfortunately, though, now he's getting pushed off. Does manage to get past that. If that down air hit, that probably actually would have been it if Sarme followed up on it. Whoa! Ooh. Okay, back onto the stage, and megD, yeah, he's smooth with it right there to get back on the stage for that neutral light.
Oh, the wait, Grandpa coming through, just misses out on the weapon toss, forces him to have to go back to stage. You got to get to those gauntlets. Oh, he decides not to follow up, just tries to go for a nair. Gets him with the neutral lights. This is a good chase right now.
No, Grandpa, megD didn't touch the floor that entire time. I'm so surprised that Sarme went back to the stage. megD had limited resources.
For sure, he's at least drop it down there, like around the edge or something, but now it just kind of lets him get back to the stage, and now megD, you know, only needs a couple of openings to make it work for him. That's exactly what he's doing. Good juice right there. Oh, I like the wait right there from Sarme, but he waited just a little too long. Should have dashed forward a little earlier, and he is...
Oh, he waited a long time for that. He's getting so close, but weapon toss away, feeling more confident in the sights, but megD gets to the gauntlets first. This could be his first game drop, but megD has stage position right now.
Oh,
Yo, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. This man just came in with the meanest hook and made megD drop his first game.
Yeah, right. That was the most, like, you know, he's frustrated. He was just like, just get out the game already, bro, please. All right.
Punching the drywall, bro. That's gamer energy.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
Okay, Kyle. But now, 570 to 534 on the side of Sarme over megD. There was not those long lines of difference on how long it took for him to get hits. That was an even game played through most of it. Even with the damage was minimal on Sarme, but he lost the stocks earlier. But that mattered a lot. And actually, wait a minute. We're going to see Sarme actually be the one to switch off over here to the Fate.
Yeah. The unarmed damage being 63, I feel like it was... I know that punch doesn't do 63, but it felt like it.
Felt like
it was 63 mental damage for sure. So here we go, man. Let's get into it. megD going to keep his character. We got the swap over here to Fate. Another high force legend, but now a couple of different options here.
I got some good signatures on deck as well if you want to go ahead and pull those out. But despite that, I mean, Sarme looking so good on the scythe now. Almost gets that downer, which for sure led to a KO. And megD, I'm surprised he keeps going for that. Like, yes, I know it's a strong option, but so many times he's gotten punished for going for that Val side to go over the edge. It seems too telegraphed. Sarme knows it's coming. If anything, I'd like to see megD maybe like dash toward the lip of the stage and then dash back and see if Sarme does something.
Yeah, man, super quick right there. I like that. I like the edge guarding that we're starting to see from Sarme. Well, megD was doing a good job of avoiding a lot of that earlier, but as this game is, or as the set has been developing, has not been able to avoid them just as much as he was earlier on. But good stuff right there to go ahead and get that KO, get that stock, and not let this game escape him. See what he can do now with a little bit of the weapon advantage. Couldn't weapon star for long, though, unfortunately.
Reminder, too, that this set actually matters. Like, if Sarmay takes this set, that changes up possibility in the other match we're going to see when it comes to Fiend and West. Now, possibly because of the fact that he has a tiebreaker, it might not matter as much, but if this goes to Game 5 and the other ones drop minimum rounds, that could possibly change it. I don't know the exact math yet, but Sarmay is making a good name for himself over this stock right here. After dropping the first 2 games to the other 2 players, he's really woken up late.
Oh man, hopefully megD will be able to keep his head in the game a little bit here. We did see how immaculately he was able to come back in that last game, even though he didn't end up winning it. There was a very huge deficit he had to make up for, but the edge guards from Sarmay once again are being the death of megD. megD needs to figure out what to do off stage. Sarmay has the reads.
It's the win condition right now, definitely for Sarmay. Like, get him off the stage, abuse him with this scythe, and that, man, definitely thought, I thought he was sending him out, bro. He probably didn't expect that to hit. He was just a little too late on it, but either way, megD has got a couple of reversals out here. See, it seems like he's a little more comfortable on his sword, but he's definitely stuck on the gauntlets right now.
Oh, yeah, he was going for
you're dead.
That is not a normal thing we see out of megD. Go for the big ground pound right there. Go for another one, trying to catch him slipping. Sarmay is without a weapon, but he does not go down to that yet. He does get back over to the orb, another side air off to the side, and he catches him, and that is not going to be enough.
But oh man, he almost lined it up. However, that should be enough. Yep, tap.
Oh, he went all the way out there, too. He had a whole stock up. You were on borrowed time. There's no reason to not go off there. Sarmay, although it took a little bit of time, Flambeau, has absolutely woken up.
Yeah, and it's man, like the unfortunate part about that is I feel like with him waking up. Okay, hold up. What we got?
What we got there? Is that a dog? Oh, that's a dog.
Oh, that's a dog. What? There's some text. Yo, can you two-finger swipe? Let me see what it says.
Yeah, but I can't see that far, man. You know, I got the glasses on. It's a dog. It's probably it's him and Hyson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big chilling with the dog on at the foot of the bed, like you talking about. Hey, man, you see my last match? Like,
was he drawing that like mid-match? Like,
imagine,
he's sitting there playing one hand.
One hand, bro. Yo,
one hand Enchantress is like the whole thing about this weekend. Ask Rain. So we get into game number 4, and it's going to be staying on the Enchantress. It's all been the side gameplay, whether it be the Mordex or the Enchantress. The side gameplay off the stage, like you're saying, TK, the edge guards have just been coming through left and right.
Yeah, I mean, like, and that's the thing too. You know, like, that's Scythe is just that scary off stage, but the fact when it starts working, that's when it's like, all right, man, like, what was I going to do? How was I going to avoid this? And you try to jump, they're going to recover. You stay low, you get down there, and sometimes it's just a little rough. So, and almost all those things send in good angles too. Even if you get side air off stage, it's not the strongest, but it still sends in a pretty good angle to push you further away and out. Right now, a great start, for both of our players right now. No one really getting the full lead, but Meg D, I think.
megD. Gotta stop, man.
Yeah, stay on stage, bro. That's your thing. That's
your
thing.
Your win condition right now is to get sword and play center stage. Normally, I feel like megD is so steeled in this. I think he got one side sig in game 1 and just thought, like, I'm gonna get another one, bro. Like, I don't know why he's so dead set.
That's like 4 stocks now. Like, at least 4 that we've seen him go off stage where he had control and lose it. And at the very beginning, you said how he did not do that at all. That's how he dominated game number 1. And that's pretty much how he dominated the other sets, too. And it's still going in favor of Sarme. He's taking a long time to lose this stock.
That's what we said. I mean, like, that's literally what we said about his gameplay. It's like, yeah, this guy, man, he's on stage. He does not go off stage when he doesn't need to. And then he was like, speak for yourself. And now he's just off stage when he doesn't need to, getting exploded half the time for doing such. But, has to get this stock sooner than later. He's taking a lot of damage. And you are against Fate, again, a high force champion. So, this damage is going to mean a little more, man. Don't get shotgunned with the scythe in. Does eventually get the downlight recovery. Kind of like, get himself back into this game. Hopefully, if he can get something started with this sword. This is what I feel like he's more comfortable on.
Yep. Yeah, the sword definitely being like the big breadwinner like Flambeau was just talking about a second ago. You have to hold center stage, just working right now. Stay center stage, but these sidelight siders going to push them deep off. Weapon toss forces them to go low. Sarme just waiting for him to land, and he had the positioning for it, but just missed out.
Oh man, see, this is tough because I feel like megD doesn't feel as comfortable on the gauntlets. Luckily, he was able to get another spawn to swap off to them because he just wanted to starve Sarmay here. But like, this is bizarre, right? Like, okay, I can 3-0 Cody Travis. I can 3-0 Fiend. But then Sarmay, though. No shade to Sarmay, but if you are somebody looking at brackets and PRs, this is not what you expect to happen. And Sarmay is showing up in full effect, and megD doing a great job of bringing this back. What, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is as we said all that, he does finally start to get the moves working for him. Does get a lot of damage here onto Sarmay. Now, one of the things though, again, megD plays a little passive, right? Sarmay's from EU. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's dealing with that. Like he's dealing with that. So this isn't like anything new to him. He's like, all right, word. Yeah, I mean, maybe not expecting it from a North American player, but I know this play style. And he's been doing a good job of dealing with it so far. He's got a nice lead developing for him if he can get a couple extra hits here. Oh, okay.
That's the thing with land, man. You run into all these, but you did not just stay still, wait for him to do
just
something
wait.
about
Yeah.
it. It's like, okay, out here looking like megD at that. The reversal there gets him back on stage, and he goes for the chase. So he's gonna miss it, but he was on borrowed time with that stock. Tried to go for the big play. He doesn't connect, but he still has a 2-1 lead right now. I think he could push for it because megD has not had that same level of dominance we saw from the first game so far.
Oh, okay, he does manage to pick up the scythe, but luckily megD has the defensive Val on his side and the neutral of sword. Go ahead and bring this back. Look at all of these answers. Sarme's like, dang, bro, he can chef like this. And it's like, yeah, he was chefing like that before he tried to side stick off stage, and now megD's like, hold on, I need to bring this to game 5. These weapon throws, extremely active, though.
Yeah, no, it was just, look, this is just the chef that needed to keep on the plate. That's all, bro.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't need to see you doing another fancy flips. You're not hibachi, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep it in the pan, bro.
We see the same show every single time. Just simplicity is key. Just get me my food and close it out. He's trying to finish his food right now, but the sidelight's going to send him away. Neutral lights give him stage. Weapon toss just trying to keep him safe, but this is the megD we saw earlier. It's starting to slowly find his way back.
Just watch out for the NSIG, though. I can feel it on Fade coming. He will pop him if he's not looking out for it, but megD doing a good job. He's dash jumping and fastballing so fast. As if he's almost still grounded. Here, he could go for the side stick because he burned the dodge. That's the moment, you see.
That seemed like that was the time, but you know, he's going to let that one rock. Regardless, you know, he plays that part of the stage so well where it's like, I'm going to give you just a little space to make it feel like you can land on stage, and then I'm going to punish you for doing such. So, good stuff to megD. You know, keeping it simple this time around. You saw him, once we had, like, I know he can't hear us, but once we had said, yo, stay on stage, he was like, yeah, you're right. So stayed on stage, ended up winning that game with his win condition. That just really seems to be the thing between both our players. Sarme is popping off on stage. megD is popping off on stage. How can you get the person to do your win condition more?
Yeah, he's not really one to play for the clip, but I felt like it was starting to slowly burn towards that. It's like, look, it's land. I got to get a pop-off moment, right?
Yep.
But now you're looking at a game 5 instead. But switching things up here off of Demon Island, finally, that last match, 591 in favor of megD. Most of that coming from that last stock. Because Sarme had a small lead flambeau, but it started to climb, and I feel like Sarme is going to have to... I feel like part of Sarme's game plan here is being able to hug the wall a bit more to go for deeper edge guards compared to last time. That's if he even gets megD back off stage, because his defense really picked up on that last stock.
Oh, yeah.
The thing, too, is that, like, when you're playing against megD, like, you have to make sure that if you're going to swing, that it's going to hit, because he's the kind of player that, like, if you let him play with a lead, like, it's so much harder to win than if he follows behind a little bit. So we'll see.
megD actually swapping over here to the gauntlets, not for long though. Just you know, he's going to play what he's comfortable with. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, in this game, Brawlhalla, you have 2 weapons, and it's probably nice to know both of them. But if you just really favor one person's kit, just keep cycling. Keep cycling into that kit, man. That's exactly what he's doing. He keeps the swords on deck. I mean, you've seen a couple gauntlet hits here and there, but that's mostly when swords not available. I like that option to try to fit. Yeah.
Side light, like on the dodge read, okay. megD looking good here. And I mean, already up a stock cleanly right now and trying to rack up even more damage. Sarme trying to get the edge guard. We were saying before, the win condition from Sarme is to get megD off stage and KO him. But megD doing such a good job of being an iron wall on this stage.
Yeah, you need to keep that up right now. Like, Sarme just needs that one hit to get things going for him. Even though he's behind a stock, megD is playing simplicity is key again. He's holding that center stage. He's getting simple damage. But this time, he reminded us what NSIG looked like, and he also decided to go for more chases. And these side airs, even though they keep working, I feel like megD feels more comfortable in his punish game to do a little bit more this time compared to the other games.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait.
Not off the stage.
I spoke too soon.
Not off the stage. Stay on the stage, brother, please.
Why'd you go for the ground pound? I just finished talking about how your defense was good and you were getting punishes on stage, and now Sarme gets himself a stock.
This is like, it's never a coin flip when you go off stage. That is always going to land on whatever Sarme wants right there. He calls tails. That's a double-sided coin for him, bro. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you came on stage, goodbye. You know.
You're fighting somebody from the same region as Pavelski. You like, murder is on the mind the moment you go off stage. Don't do it. Just keep working with what works for you. As he finds the recovery right there to get him a stock, still holding a similar lead to the last stock.
Yeah, and look, you know, regardless of him losing that stock right there, just, you know, he could be hard winning this game, because with the way that Brawlhalla goes to, you know, you see the stock lead. This can change so quickly.
Yep.
and it has changed so quickly too. You know, like you could go into God mode, not get hit for so long, and just start getting all your strings going. There it is. Push him off the stage. I like that low recovery here from Meg D, though.
You see when he's standing in the corner there, he always has to stand X amount of distance away from the lip that he can't get caught by jump nair from side to get thrown off stage. And he's doing such a good job of navigating that space and tacking on little bits of extra damage. There, another recovery from Meg D. He's pretty much this much closer to closing out the set, right? He has a stock lead. He has his opponent in orange. I'm Meg D. I want to hit him like 2 more times before I go out.
All right,
yeah, there we go.
All right, we are 1 sight stock away from craziness.
Yeah,
like I highly doubt that he's gonna be going over to the orb. Yeah, stay with the sight. Try and find a big play. Already gets one open, gets him to go high, tries to chase him back down, and then gets the refresh sight, keeping that weapon starve going. Meg D hiding properly, but gets the proper spawn, and it's still Sarmay's turn.
Spot dodge was scary, bro. He almost had Meg D. If he was able to get that, he could have gotten potentially a Sayer off of a reverse down light in the air, but he wasn't able to go ahead and cop that one. Meg D trying to play as stealed as possible. If you go off stage and lose this set, bro, I got nothing to say. But oh, this is different though. You got dragged there.
Yeah. So when you're getting dragged off stage, it's a little different. And like,
wait, you went off stage. You're gonna lose it. Okay, he just gets back up, but now he's unarmed. He has sword recovery in hand. TK.
This is he needs a weapon though. Sarme needs a weapon to go ahead and get this back. Now he's getting starved out, and that's a refreshed sword as well. So can he get one? Finally finds himself an orb. Doesn't want it. He's like, nah, I don't even want this, bro. I need my scythe right now. Not even on the stage yet, but Meg D.
He really actually doesn't want it. Like, yo, you gotta figure something out because Meg D is keeping these weapons in his favor. Like, you better take what graces you can get. He got it.
All right, man, so this is super intense. I mean, we're still on the Meg D win condition right now. We're on stage, okay? Not for long. Oh, wow. Oh. Not the kickoff? Oh, no!
Yo, stage position. Oh, both of them weapon toss away. Trying to stop him, but now the sword is in hand. Whiffs out on the recovery, gets access to the orb. Bro,
he absolutely does not like orbs. Like, that's what I'm saying, right? To get that away from me, he just wants to finish it right now. Not the shotgun, nowhere near it.
So dash cancel on the plant. Oh, he gets the recovery, and it's enough. Meg D takes out Sarme. 3-2. Barely.
Barely.
Oh, man, that was intense. That was wild. I honestly thought Sarme had it there for a second. There was that one moment where you were both like, oh, man, he didn't send him off stage. And I was thinking the other side. I was like, okay, he kept him on stage, and Meggy didn't burn dodge. Like, a lot of side players like to, go for the sig read there, right? They're like, oh, you dodge right here. Bang, shotgun comes out. I thought that's was going to happen. And Meggy was just like, no.
Nah, I'm good.
You ain't gonna do it.
My only reasoning for him like getting, going for the input forward is just, bro, you have been dominating off stage. Like, put him off stage. Yeah. So like, I mean, I guess if he was gonna turn it into something else, like if he did that, get the input back and then maybe like a neutral stage, just turn around like, all right, you didn't dodge, you're just here. I'm gonna throw it. Like, all right, word, genius. But just for the most part, almost all of your KOs have been, off stage gimps basically, and it was, that was your win condition. That is how you got the W's that you were looking for. While Meg D, once he's playing stellar on stage, that's where he got his. And just, you had the chance to force the win condition and didn't.
Even beyond the fact that he got all those edge guards, right? In last game, last stock situation like that where somebody could panic off stage, sending them off stage to have stage control and force them to be like, oh crap, just by moving towards them. You talk about how Sandstorm will fall on stage and literally just move and then not swing. Just to get defensive options out of you. That could have happened possibly there at the end, but hindsight's 2020, decided to go for that center stage play. It is going to cost him that play because that is going to give Meg D a 3-0 out of his pool. That prevents any possibility that he might get tied with anyone coming out of that pool. So he's going to... The first 2 games we've seen him drop all day. But still, Sarme looked a lot better with that. It's unfortunate that he did end up going down 3-0. I feel like he finally started to find a way to get to that. But that does mean with that loss that it's going to be Sarme who gets knocked out of that pool.
Man. Yeah, so he's fighting for his life on this one, actually. So, yeah, you can see it, man. He was off stage. He was getting the KOs. That was absolutely sick. Way under the stage. And was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and finish this off right now.
Yeah, beautiful way in here. And then megD they dodge at the same time, and megD's under him. So he's like, oh, I just have to press the recovery button now. Like, there's not anything Sarme can do in that scenario. But he